Guys, I've got to be honest with you, I've missed you guys and I've missed making these videos, so I'm just really happy that I've finally got something that I can make a video about and talk to you guys about, and hopefully we can catch up as well. So first off, how are you guys? I hope you're staying safe. Let me know in the comments down below how you've been getting on during this lockdown. Hopefully everything is cool with your situation. Put it in the comments down below. I'm going to be in the comments for the first hour after this video goes live. So let's catch up. And I've got to say, I really have missed this, and it's allowed me to reflect on what I've become as a content creator compared to the path that I wanted to take. And let's just say I hope to have a lot more fun with making videos than I potentially was having this season, which there's various reasons for it, and maybe one day I'll make a video about that. But right now, we've got some Premier League to talk about. So before we do that, do please hit that like button if you're happy for the news of Premier League coming back, and if you're just happy to see me making videos again, because we now get to talk about the Premier League coming back and what this could mean for our FPL seasons. But before we do that, a quick word from our sponsors, and much appreciation for this company because they have stuck by me during such a tough time, and that is OneFootball. OneFootball is the perfect app to stay up to date with everything happening in the football world, and right now, what is better to have on your phone than an app that keeps you up to date with when the Premier League is coming back, when the games will be happening, and keeping up to date to pick the best FPL sides you can. So make sure to check out the top link in the description. OneFootball have continued to sponsor me through the deal that we agreed upon when they approached me, so much appreciation for them through a tough time where, let's be honest, my views have dropped massively because there hasn't been any football to talk about. And now we finally get to the bit where we talk about the Premier League and its return. So the good news is, guys, we are looking at a return of football after a 3-month hiatus on Wednesday the 17th of July. Unfortunately for me, that also seems to be the time when I'm likely to be returning to work. So it's not like I'm going to have loads of time to be able to make content for you guys. But it looks like I'm going to have to push through because it could be a tough run for us content creators with the amount of games that are going to be crammed into a short period of time. The first games will be Aston Villa versus Sheffield United and Manchester City versus Arsenal. They are the first two scheduled games, and they were the games that were in hand for those clubs, meaning after these games, everyone will have played 29 matches. Then a full round of matches will start on the weekend of the 19th to the 21st. That's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Now, of course, this is provisional. This isn't set in stone. Who knows what could happen that could derail this, and fingers crossed nothing does happen to derail this, because it probably means a worsening of the situation in this country. But it is nice to have something returning that will give us a bit of normalcy, so I am excited for this, even if the situation in this country is still a bit up in the air with no certainty around when things will be returning to normal. But how exactly will the Premier League manage to fit these games in and hopefully restart the new season after this one at a reasonable time frame to get things back to normal in the Premier League? The season's remaining games are to be played on any 7 days in a week, with all games apparently being televised. So we're going to be spoiled as fans of football over the coming weeks from July the 17th onwards. That does mean, though, FPL-wise, it could be a very busy period for us, because the new staggered kickoff times have been announced as being Friday 8 o'clock, Saturday we'll get 4 live games, 12:30, 3, 5:30 and 8, Sunday 12, 2, 4:30 and 7, and then Monday an 8 o'clock game, and then Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursdays will have 6 PM or 8 PM games. So that could mean we literally have very little time between deadlines. We don't know how FPL, the official FPL game, will react to this new schedule, which will be very interesting to see. And of course, right here, I will do a video on that as soon as I hear any news. So make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get updated as soon as I hear that information. Now, what I expect is FPL to try and resume, as well as the Premier League resuming, because they're going to want to at least try and put a end to this season as best that they can. I don't know how they're going to do it. I'll be honest, I'm sure a lot of it is going to be based on how they can code it on their website. And to be honest, whatever they can do, I'm going to be appreciative of if they do restart the game. Now, of course, there is the question of, are we going to get unlimited transfers, because there was such a big gap between when the season was put on hiatus and when it's returning, and then, of course, all the information around chips and so on. But information around that is that they have released a statement earlier on, before this one was released, about the Premier League restarting, that all your chips and your wildcards should still be intact, as they were, just continuing the game weeks despite the fact of there being no game. So very, very interested to find out what FPL will do, the official FPL game, and I'll be keeping as close an eye on it as possible, because, to be fair, I tried to play the Bundesliga game, just can't get into it because it's not the Premier League, and I couldn't get into any of these virtual games, which is why there has been a lack of content on this channel recently. But now that the Premier League is returning, hopefully we'll get some sort of schedule sorted out to get videos out to you guys once again. So guys, thank you so much for tuning into this video. It's great to be back. I just want to say that again, finally making content. So if you have enjoyed this video, again, do all the things that you do to support the channel. Leave in the comments down below how you've been doing during this lockdown, and I will respond to you within the first hour of this video going live. I'll just hang around in there and respond to every comment I see. So let's get talking. Also, thank you to the sponsor of this channel, OneFootball. And if you have missed my face and you want to check me out a little bit more on FPL Wildcats, we have just been doing gaming sessions and quiz nights to give some people some entertainment during this difficult period. So go check out the FPL Wildcats as well. I've been J&O. This has been FPL Today. And remember, it's been a long time since I've said this. It's all about the game.